I'm 34, male, and until recently, I thought I had a pretty normal life. 8 years together, 5 years married. No kids, but we had a house and a dog, and we're talking about starting a family soon. Looking back, I guess I ignored a lot of things I shouldn't have. It started with little changes. She started going to the gym more, dressing up even when she said she was just grabbing coffee with friends. Her phone never left her side. I told myself I was overthinking it. We were busy, work was stressful, and people change. That's normal, right? Then one day, I was reorganizing the home office and found an envelope tucked in the back of a drawer. I wasn't even snooping, just clearing out junk. Inside were hotel receipts. Not one, not two, at least a dozen, all from the same hotel, spanning 6 months. Different rooms, different days, some during the week, others on weekends. At first, I tried to convince myself there had to be an explanation. Maybe a work event? A girls' night she didn't mention? But then I saw the payments. They were from our joint account. She didn't even try to hide it. That night, I didn't say anything. I sat across from her at the dinner table, watching her laugh like nothing was wrong. She kissed me goodnight, told me she loved me. I told her I loved her too. I didn't mean it. Over the next couple of days, I gathered every piece of evidence I could. Bank statements, phone records. I even reached out to a friend who worked in security and got copies of the hotel surveillance footage through legal channels. Every check-in, every companion, and every time it was the same guy. Not someone I knew, just some stranger. When I was ready, I left the receipts on the kitchen counter. No words, no dramatic confrontation. She walked in, saw them, and froze. What is this? You tell me. She started crying immediately. Not the kind of tears that come from regret. More like the tears of someone who just got caught. It was just one night. I swear. I don't know why I kept the receipts. It was stupid. One night, with 6 months of evidence staring her in the face. I didn't argue. I didn't yell. I just nodded. And then, her phone rang. Her mom. I don't know what she told her, but within an hour, both her parents were at our house. Her mom stormed in like she was ready to defend her daughter to the death. This is ridiculous. Couples go through things. She said it was a mistake. You're overreacting. I just stood there, calm, cold, because I knew something they didn't. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe I'm making a big deal out of nothing, I said. But I don't think the judge will see it that way. The hope in her eyes shattered. I walked out that night. I had already planned it. I stayed at a friend's place, hired one of the best divorce attorneys in town, and handed over every shred of evidence. My lawyer was sharp. Fault-based divorce for adultery was still an option in our state. That meant no spousal support and a significant advantage in dividing the assets. The divorce papers were served a week later. She blew up my phone, alternating between begging and accusing me of ruining her life. Then came her family. Her mom was the worst. She's your wife. You're supposed to stand by her. It was just a mistake. No one will ever love you like she did. I didn't respond. My lawyer handled everything. Every call, every email, every attempt to guilt-trip me. And just to be clear, I wasn't some cold-hearted guy who didn't feel anything. I grieved. I questioned if I was doing the right thing. But every time I felt weak, I pulled out those receipts. Those images from the hotel. The lies she spun so easily. The court case was brutal. She tried to flip the narrative. Her lawyer painted me as controlling, emotionally neglectful. Said I drove her into another man's arms. Classic. But my lawyer came prepared. He presented the evidence, not just the hotel stays, but also the financial records. She spent thousands from our joint account on those little rendezvous. Every gift, every dinner, every luxury hotel room. The judge didn't even flinch. Divorce granted. No alimony. I kept the house, my investments, and my car. She got her personal belongings and whatever dignity she had left. But she wasn't done. A week later, I was at the bank closing out the joint account when the teller gave me a strange look. There's been some unusual activity, she said. Thousands of dollars have been drained right before the court ruling finalized. All transferred to her personal account. I called my lawyer immediately. We filed for contempt of court. Embezzling from a joint account during a divorce proceeding? Judges don't take that lightly. She had to pay every cent back with interest. When she claimed she didn't have the money, The court placed a lien on her car and froze her accounts. Still, she wouldn't quit. She tried suing me for defamation, saying the emotional distress from the divorce ruined her reputation. The irony? I never spoke a word publicly about the affair. I didn't blast her on social media. I didn't tell mutual friends. The only reason people knew? She told them. The judge dismissed her case in minutes. And her family? Silent. I think even they realized there was no defending her anymore. It's been a few months since everything wrapped up. I've moved into a new place, focusing on rebuilding. There are still moments when the anger creeps in, but it passes. I'm not bitter, just wiser. Some people will burn every bridge around them and still act shocked when they're left standing alone. Anyway, thanks for sticking through this. And hey, if you ever find yourself staring at something that doesn't add up, don't ignore it. Trust your gut. It might just save you from wasting years on someone who never deserved you in the first place. And if you like this little roller coaster of a story, maybe hit that subscribe button. Who knows, I might have more wild stories to share.